Here we go, round two. The first round I had my mute button on. That sucked for me. So let's see, we'll start in reverse order. This week we read Chapter 9. Chapter 9 will open with an exam also attached to it. This will cover our agreement with Cisco Networking Academy to use their materials like they define, even though we don't really use a whole bunch of their tests or quizzes. But we are required to use one. So here we go right here. CNAP quizzes. The Cisco Networking Academy program requires each student to complete a minimum of one assignment, one quiz. You'll be required to do both, no exceptions. Resulting scores will be imported to D2L. And also, where did I put I thought I had that in there. Make sure you do those. Because if you don't do both of them, you'll not be eligible to take the final. I forgot where I had that in my project or my syllabus. Make sure you hit the heavy items early when trying to improve your grade for the rest of the semester. Quizzes, activities, and discussions, they're easy things to do, but each one itself carries a very low percentage weight of your grade. Labs are 35%. If you have any missing labs, I think we have, I want to say near 20 labs, so that's almost a little over 1% of your grade each. So if you're doing that, you're going to see a huge increase in your grade score as it goes. Prepare yourself for the skills final. That will be a packet tracer demonstration. Basically, I'll give you a network and you divide it, turn that in, get issued the packet tracer file, and then you turn that in. Make sure you start planning ahead. Okay, what date can I have at least 2 hours to myself to complete this. They are timed, so when you pull one out, the timer starts for an hour. And then it marks it late. If you do a late submission, it doesn't count. Same for the second part. When you do the packet tracer, the timer starts for an hour, and then once that done is over, it marks it late. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time. I always say, take the maximum amount of time, 2 hours. That's plenty of time to get them done. But find yourself a spot that you can fix that. Final exam over the entire class period, so you can review all the slides to help you with that. This week, right, we have this month we have Thanksgiving break, 11/23 to 27. I think I'm just going off the top of my head. I think that's pretty close. November 23, 27, yep. So do account that we do have that week off, but make sure that you're preparing yourself for that. When we come back, we'll have Lab 25, supplemental quiz. We'll do the Kaplan test submission that week, the final skills that week, and then the final exam will be Monday, Tuesday of the next week, our last week together. So kind of have a plan. When you're looking at your grade, is a great time now to plan for the end. Like, how can I improve my score? How can I get the score that I want to get? Do those late assignments, get them in. And let's see, this week we jump into some of the most fun stuff that I like about networking. Variable length subnet mask. We've been cutting the pie for network masks equally, 4 pieces or 8 pieces or 6 pieces, but it's all been equal. Now we're going to start tailoring our pie to fit specific sections of a network, and therefore start eliminating less as we go through here. Lab 18 is a paper lab. Lab 19 is a packet tracer lab, so be prepared for those. And if you have any questions, make sure to reach out through Google Hangouts.